Our show, Environmental, last week discussed the hysteria and the histrionics of the climate warriors. We showed you tape of Burlington, Vermont residents railing against the city council to close the airport, ground all plane traffic in and out of Burlington, Vermont, stop construction of a heating pipeline, and accuse the city and all of their neighbors of wanting children and old people dead because of the climate emergency. The point of that episode was that there was no climate emergency, and there is no climate emergency. This is all fake. It was made up by liars and carried out by gullible, weak-charactered, largely boomer leftists and millennials who have no sense of identity outside of pretending to be boss mommy of you and me and everyone else. We are all their kiddos. And there is no bigger mommy today online than YouTube and its parent company, Google. They will not allow any lack of faith in their narrative without making sure that you, the viewer and site visitor, are not harmed by my malinformation. This is what you see when you go to last week's episode on YouTube. Look underneath that, you see the context box, just giving context and nuance. Climate change this is from the United Nations. Climate change refers to long-term shifts in temperature and weather patterns, mainly caused by human activities, especially the burning of fossil fuels. And they helpfully explain as well why you are given this. So I did decide to ask why I was seeing this. And you'll see in the next graphic here that YouTube helpfully, when you hover your mouse over it, why am I seeing this? Well, when you ask, as I did, this is what mommy told me. It's for you listeners in Radio Land, topical context in information panel, a little box pops out. Note, in response to coronavirus disease 2019, COVID-19, you may see information panels with links to learn more about COVID-19 or COVID-19 vaccine info. In some places, you'll notice COVID-19 info or COVID-19 vaccine info in local languages with links to local sources, such as health ministries and centers for disease control. I'm sorry, I cannot help doing the intonation and the stupid school marm cadence because that's what this is. I mean, do you not feel like a fifth grader when you're spoken to this way? You should. Thanks, Mommy. Thanks. Do you remember Creep Show 2? The second Creep Show in the 80s? Thanks for the ride, lady. Phil, thanks for the ride. Next one. When you want to learn more from Mommy. Here we go. Information panels show basic background info sourced from independent third-party partners to give more context on a topic. If you want to learn more, the panels also link to a third-party partner's website. These information panels will show regardless of what opinions or perspectives are expressed in a video. That's a lie. Information panels may not be available in all countries, regions, and languages. We're working to bring information panels to more countries/regions. Who are the independent third-party partners? Well, they're people like this, the United Nations. This is what you get when you click through. United Nations Climate Action. What is climate change? And they know facts, too. Hot, boiling hard facts. Next one. Humans are responsible for global warming. Climate scientists have shown, you illiterate Muppets. Climate scientists have showed that humans are responsible for virtually all global heating over the past 200 years. Human activities like the ones mentioned above are causing greenhouse gases that are warming the world faster than any time in the last 2,000 years. And then you get this. You click through and you get this graphic. It is a globe in front of a stylized sun. The globe is wearing a surgical face mask, and there are human hands, a woman's hands coming out of the globe, holding up a sign that she's pointing to with a drawing of the earth and a big red flame graphic on it. Do you understand? Mommy's saying the earth is getting too hot, and Mommy's wearing a mask too because she loves you very much and wants you safe. God, it makes me sick. It's just, the infantilization. The infantilization is so provocative to me. Yeah, I mean, obviously I have a personal emotional reaction to this given my experience with my mother. But it really has set the template. I cannot stand being spoken to this way. And, you know, I think a lot of other adults can't stand being spoken to this way either. I hope that's true. But sadly, there are a lot of people who do feel comforted and taken care of by this, which is not a feeling you should have after the age of about 16.